we're partnering with TI here at Embedded World 2026, and we're going to be talking about CCStudio IDE. Now, it has been around a while. This is something that you've been able to use to program Texas Instruments parts for quite some time, flash your code, debug, but the main thing that is changing coding across the board, of course, is the use of generative AI. Now, the CCStudio IDE does integrate AI much like other IDEs, but there's a few things that make it special to make it very useful for working with TI's parts. So from a high level, what makes this different from IDE integrations for other generative AIs?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the key thing we're doing now is we've integrated the agent not just for coding, but for coding, configuration, and debug. So that gives you much more of a complete development closed loop capabilities for the AI to build on inside of our IDE.
Absolutely, and traditionally one of the things that AIs struggle with is having the correct context for what they may be working with. If you ask an AI how to do something and they have access to absolutely everything in the world, they may give you an answer that isn't relevant to your project. How does this differ in terms of, say I had an TI development board that I wanted to start working with, and I asked the AI assistant to work with me, what difference would that have working from CCStudio IDE compared to, say, other IDE or other spaces?
That's a really good question. So that comes up in two different ways. First, from just a traditional coding perspective, we've connected it so it has a good understanding of our SDK and other documentation so that it's well informed to do a better job with TI code specifically on a TI device. And then beyond that, a really cool thing we've done is we've integrated it with SysConfig, which I think many people are well aware of. Yeah. So for configuration, that connection to SysConfig works in two directions. Yeah. Both the agent can now learn more about how to configure things on the device, what peripherals are available, and then when it comes time to actually configure them, since it's working through SysConfig as opposed to just directly generating code, it always will do them in the right way. So you see it done the kind of the TI way, and a lot faster than you would traditionally see an agent manage to overcome to be able to do that.
Absolutely, yeah. And having this context and having access to the sysbuild configurations of all of the boards, of course, is a massive help, and it will help you generate the correct code first time, hopefully. But even with the help of generative AI, sometimes something doesn't work the way that you were expecting. And traditionally, you'd have a fantastic time generating code, but when it came to debugging, you'd have to know where to start looking, maybe set a few breakpoints yourself, maybe move out of the way you were working in order to make that work. There's a little bit of a change here as well, because the way the generative AI within CCStudio IDE works is actually very central. You can run everything, including debugging from the AI agent window. Is that correct?
That is correct. That is actually the thing I think I'm most proud of with this new release, is that we can do debug, can be controlled from the agent. And that means you can load and run the program directly from the agent, set breakpoints, inspect variables, all of those things you just mentioned. And so if you think about that, that really helps because, agents are great at writing code, but a lot of times the developer then has to go out and figure out, hey, what went wrong, and tell the agent, and all the agent can really do is look back at the code again and be like, what did I do wrong, right? But now the agent can say, hey, I'm gonna go see if this value was read correctly from the peripheral or something else, and immediately do that entire loop. And so you can just say, hey, fix a bug, and it'll go and it'll run the program, stop it, look at variables, and then update the code and fix it all independently, looping if it has to between a code and debug cycle. So you let the agent do an entire development cycle.
Absolutely, yeah. And as I said before, being able to do that all entirely within the agent window not only allows you to work from a single point, but it allows it to facilitate helping you in ways that maybe before would have been a little bit more black box and harder to understand. So in terms of this integration into the IDE, if there are folks out there who are already working with TI parts, maybe a development kit, maybe something they've already been working on, and they want to try integrating this into their work, is there anything different they need to do if they're already an IDE user? Or if they're not, and they're getting it for the first time, where can they go to get the CC Composer IDE?
So you can get CCStudio IDE just from ti.com/CCStudio. If you're pulling it down for the first time now, we've added in to make it extra easy for you to start using it with an agent if you haven't done that before. So I would say within 20 seconds of you downloading CCS and popping it up, we will immediately have right there in the middle say, hey, connect your AI agent of choice, and you'll connect that, add in your agent credentials, and you'll be up and running, and all of the debug and the sysconfig capabilities will be automatically integrated.
Absolutely, fantastic. And all of the links and everything we've talked about will be linked under this video and of course in the blog post. And if you would like to get started with this today, the first link under this video will be the link that Todd just gave us. Todd, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you very much.